Hello everyone, so I'm here again today for a slightly different reason. I decided to do, well, I've already done a series on soul urge numbers, but it was more about relationship compatibility. So what I'm going to do now is a series of videos about the soul urge number. It's what the soul urge number entails, depending on the energy, and how it can support any particular life path. So if you would like a video done on any of the soul urges, I'm not going to do them in order. The next one I'm going to do is a 7, because that's what's been asked. It's just a coincidence that my first request for a soul urge video was soul urge number 1. So the soul urge number 1 is like your, or the soul urge is your motivations. It's that burning in your tummy, in your emotional center that gets you all excited when you're going to do something that really vibrates the same as your soul urge. Like for me, I'm a soul urge 7, so I'm really, really excited and fascinated by research on the unseen. I love paranormal stuff. Numerology, of course, is my top passion. I love astrology. I love anything that's unexplained. So the soul urge 7. So it's the motivation that pushes, that drives you forward. So it's important that your soul urge number motivates you to help you achieve your life path. Now, not everyone has a soul urge number that makes their life path easy. Sometimes your soul urge totally supports your life path, and sometimes it's going to be that little bit harder to create the motivation. So, soul urge number 1. First of all, I'm going to look at just quickly how you calculate your soul urge number. And then we'll move on to the soul urge 1 on its own, and we'll look at all the different types of soul urge 1 and what particular things really motivates you and floats your boat. So the soul urge number 1, so your interest, your motivation, that little burning desire inside you that is there to help support your life path, is the 1 energy is very high, very strong, very powerful, a desire to be in charge, to be the leader, to be the coordinator, a passion and interest in novelty. You love new things, new ideas, new innovation in whatever field it is that you're interested in. You're not one for sitting around and planning. You're a doer. You're a let's get things done. Let's initiate. That's what you want to do. That's what really burns you. You don't like sitting there and talking about it. It drives you mad. Your soul is getting up, learning by experience and just doing it. And that's what your heart really burns to do. You also really want to be independent and learn by your own personal experience. But don't forget, soul urge number 1s, that other people are needed in your life. And we're more, I think independence or fierce independence is very much a myth. We're very interdependent. But the 1 likes to do things for themselves, which can be a good thing. And sometimes it can be a bit annoying because you end up pushing people away. Anyway, this is what you really desire. This is what burns inside you. Novelty, change, new experience, being in charge, directing matters, acting promptly, learning by experience and learning and acting independently. Very high power, very assertive and strong passion and motivation within you. So working out your soul urge number is all about your full birth name on your birth certificate, and it's about the vowels. So A, E, I, O and U. However, can you see Y is highlighted in blue? Because sometimes Y is a consonant and sometimes Y is a vowel, depending on the sound it makes. For example, A, a soft vowel sound. E, I, O, U. And when the Y is the vowel sound in a name, that also becomes the vowel in the name. How do we know the difference, I hear you ask? Right, now you might want to take a screenshot of this, because when I first learned this years ago, it looked like, whoa. But of course, over the years, I've gotten used to it, and but take a screenshot if you feel the need, especially if there's a Y in your name or a Y in the name in anyone else you want to calculate their soul urge. So when the Y in a name is the vowel sound in the name, then the Y is a vowel. For example, if the Y is the first letter of your name and it's followed straight after by that hard consonant, then the Y in this case is a vowel. Yvonne, okay? The Y in this name, the vowel is the Y sound. Yvonne, Yvette. So in this case, that name Yvonne, Yvette, and I can't even pronounce that other one, now I'm going to try. Ilse, will be, that Y will be considered as part of your soul urge number. If the Y is the last letter in your name and it comes after that hard consonant, again it's a vowel, like Barry, Tommy, Jimmy. So it's like that E soft vowel sound. So then in a name like that, your Y will be part of your soul urge. Okay. Where am I? If the Y is the first letter of your name, but followed by another vowel, then that Y becomes a consonant because the vowel sound comes from that other vowel that it's followed by, like Yolanda or Yummy. Okay, the vowel sound in that name is the O in Yolanda and the A in Yummy. You're getting me here. If the Y is the last letter in your name and it comes after that vowel sound, again it's a consonant, and you know why? Because that vowel sound has already been created by the E in Mahoney and the E in Mickey. Okay, so the Y at the end of both those names would be a consonant because the vowel sound has already been taken up by the vowel before it. Okay, if the Y is found between two hard consonants, then again it's a vowel because it makes that vowel sound. Kyle, K-I-O, and Tyson. It's the vowel sound in the name. So if your name is Kyle or Tyson, or your Y is sitting between two consonants, then that Y is going to be part of your soul urge. Okay. If the Y is found between two vowels, you can guess it, can't you? The vowels are already there. The Y then, of course, is a consonant because in IATA, the E and the A really, but the E first and foremost is the vowel sound that makes the Y the consonant. If the Y is found between a consonant and a vowel, 99.99999% of the time, the Y is actually a vowel sound that goes alongside the other vowel. It's like a joint sound. So you can have a consonant, a vowel, and the Y can be a vowel after that as a joint vowel sound. When the vowel is between a vowel and a consonant, so just before the vowel is a hard consonant, then the Y will be a consonant. Right, take a screenshot of this. You can listen to this again because this took me a while to learn off by heart and know straight away. At the bottom, we've got a few more examples. Sydney's a funny one because the first Y in Sydney is a vowel and the last Y in Sydney is a consonant. Okay. In Billy, Sylvester, Missy, Kyle, Blythe, Sylvester, Y is the vowel. But in Kay, Yeltsin and May, the Y is a consonant. So it's good to keep a record of this and spend a bit of time learning so you know when Y is a consonant and when Y is a vowel, because otherwise you'll get your soul urge and your personality number wrong. So you need to be clear on that. Right, so just a quick workout of somebody's soul urge number. So I've got George Aaron Higgins. Now I'm just completely disregarding the consonants here. It's all about them vowels. So George, we always start and go one name at a time, reduce before we go on to the next, to the reduction method. So George, the E, the O and the E is the vowels in George. So we're going to add together the 5, the 6 and the 5, which is the E, the O, the E. George is a soul urge 7. Same for Aaron. That's got 3 A's in it and 2 consonants. So A is 1, so 3 together is 3. Higgins has got 2 I's in it, so added together is 18, added again is 9. Then we add that George, Aaron, Higgins, 7, 3, 9 together, and we have a soul urge number of 191. So this person should watch this video. So what motivates you as a soul urge 1? You just love to be in charge. You're a powerful leader. You want to be the one that makes the rules. And you hate and will not tolerate feelings of powerlessness. You know, it really frustrates and actually sometimes really angers you to feel powerless and, you know, feel that you can't surge ahead and feel like you can't just smash through this situation. It gets you so angry because you're a very emotional, energetic number. That motivation is very energetic, very emotional. So it can be very frustrating and sometimes angering for you when a situation happens that you feel powerless to do anything about. So you want to feel powerful. You want to be strong when you're a soul urge one. You know, you follow your own path. You pander to no one. And this independence and this strength of mind and this inner compass that you want to have, that you desire to have so strongly in the soul urge one is, where am I? That's what I meant. It can inspire other people because, you know, when I see strength in other people like that, I feel quite inspired by them, and I actually feel quite trustworthy of them because I think if they're that determined and they're that passionate, they must know what they're talking about. So this is what you want. This is what you desire to work to have in your life. This is what really burns you inside, being powerful, being one-minded, strong-minded, having your own inner compass, not following any other people's dogma or marching to anyone else's accepted norm. You're all about being you and being innovative and not caring or not what people think about what you do or how you live. You love to constantly develop and improve yourself. You're determined, you're brave, you take a lot of risks, you're assertive, you're strong. This is what you want to do, remember. You might not necessarily be at this stage, but this, if you're a soul urge one, is your inner passion. Determined, you're brave, you want to surge ahead, you want to be a risk taker, like a warrior. The one soul urge, it's like having a passionate desire to be a warrior. You want to get started, you want to initiate, you act. You're not going to sit around. You're one of them that gets impatient when people keep saying, let's have a meeting. You know, you're like, wow, we're not having another meeting. Let's just get started because only action counts. That is the passion that burns inside of you, that only action counts. Planning to you is irrelevant and it's not something you enjoy. You're a soul urge one at the end of the day. You learn best by initiating, acting, being passionate and emotional and learning by experience. New concept, new experience, new innovations. You just want to try them all and see how it goes. You know, you want to be successful. You want to be recognized. You would be quite happy on the stage with people telling you, you know, how great you're doing, or as a manager talking to your flock. You're very much comfortable in the spotlight because you're so confident and energetic and strong. You're that strong, powerful leader that everybody looks to for answers. That's what you want in the soul urge one. You want to be that powerful person that everybody goes to. It's just something that really gives you a buzz inside. You just want to act and inspire people. And come on, guys, let's just get it done. You know, you want to be successful with what you do and you want to learn as you go. Mistakes happen, deal with them and move on. You prefer people to be straight to the point and blunt. You do not like beating about the bush. You know, come on, just say it. Because I'm sick of messing around, and sometimes that can make you a bit aggressive and blunt, so you have to try and calm that down a little. Remember that as well, that your strength and your power and people's admiration of you that you really, really love and want, you must remember that the ideas that come to you or the strength that you have is all a gift from source energy. You know, you only have it because you made agreements before you came into this incarnation, and it was your agreement and contract you signed for you to have this energy. So you're not necessarily the originator of the ideas that you come about. You're a channel. You want to be a channel from the divine. And if you manage to channel those ideas, remember, those ideas come from source. It's important you don't let your ego inflate too high, because that can be very damaging for you. Because it can end up making you quite arrogant and self-important, and that's not going to help you progress your soul urge. And again, on the other side of that polarity, as well as being self-important, you can also be underconfident. and allow low self-esteem and telling yourself you can't do it to stop you moving forward. But remember, this is your soul urge passion. Don't allow your fears and your low confidence to stop you doing what you love. You're a leader, you're an innovator, you're an initiator, and you're an independent person, and you're strong and you're powerful and you surge ahead. That's what you want to be in the soul urge one. So, but what type of one are you? There are many types of one. There's only a limited amount of life path ones, but when it comes to the expression and soul urge, the length of your name could be limitless, and the amount of letters in your name are potentially limitless. So I go all the way up to the top to the more rarer soul urge numbers that are 911. But if you look at 191, the second one down here, it's simply 91 switched over. Okay, so it's really, for 191 soul urge, the 9 is most important. But for the rarer 91/1 soul urge, it's the 1 that is the most important. And you'll see again, 281, the 8's most important. And then you can go down here to 821, where the 2 is the most important sub-lesson. So it's really important to know what type of soul urge or heart's desire number are you? What steps and what passions are going to help you to use your soul urge to support your life path? So, 1001. So, all of you are soul urge ones, whatever type you are. So all of you are gonna have strength, leadership, novelty, independence, and unique, new and innovative ideas. You want to be that strong leader with a strong inner compass, okay? But the 101, you want to be that really strong leader. That's your top passion, with a strong inner compass that's fed totally by trust in your intuition. Because when you've got a 0 in your soul urge number, you have higher intuition and higher enhanced perceptions. And you just have this really intense love of innovation, novelty, and new ideas. And you like to channel those new exciting ideas into reality. So if you're a soul urge 101, you're very much about using your perceptive channeling abilities, like enhanced ability to channel that novelty, that new idea, that new message down to earth. The 191 is always, as ever, about strength, leadership, novelty, independence, bringing down those new ideas from source. But you are motivated more to reach the top in, say, business, and take your team that you have around you with you. So it's a more business focused soul urge number. You would love to find innovative ways to improve the well-being of the world, because you're very humanitarian in your passion. So whatever business you bring about in the 191, it's got to be about the well-being of other people and integrity of others. So that is your passion when you are at a soul urge 191. For the 281, your motivation is always and as ever about strength and leadership, novelty, independence, unique and new and innovative ideas. But you're motivated, because you've got to think of the 28 here, with the 8 being the most significant, to achieve financial success with and balance personal power. Okay, that's the 8 energy. So it's all about getting out there in the world and being business related, like the 191, but not only business success, but also your balanced personal power. And in the 2 energy, it's about service and cooperation and social skills. So your soul urge is to lead with strength and channel new ideas, but you do so within a business environment using your leadership skills and balanced personal power, and working alongside others with tact and diplomacy. You know, when you're a 281, you find business and financial matters quite fascinating, and you love to work alongside others harmoniously and have a nice energy about your business environment. So you're very much the business leader when you're a 281. If you're a soul urge 371, it's more about the spiritual and the expressive. So as all soul urge ones, you're still, your top passion is to be that leader, to channel those new ideas, that new experience, that novelty, that energy, that dynamism. but you love first and foremost in the 7 energy to delve into spirituality, to develop trust and faith in your own soul's intuition and following your own spiritual purpose. You like to communicate with inspired verbal and emotional expression, and all forms of socializing and networking is fun for you. You know, it's something that you're really passionate about. So when you're a 371, you're still that leader, you're still that innovator, but you do it in a very spiritual, very expressive and very social, emotional kind of way. Okay, so it's very, very different to, say, the 281, which is quite business and social. You're very spiritual and social as well, but more on a bigger level rather than one-to-one like the 281 would be. The 461, again, it's about strength, leadership, novelty, independence, unique and innovative ideas. It will always be your focus in the Soul Urge 461. But you, in the 4-6, and the 6 being the most important number here, you strive to be grounded in practical family matters, practical reality, you know, not letting over visionary ideals that really aren't achievable at this moment or ever to bring you down. You accept the practical reality of the world, and you live alongside that practical reality, focusing on your family, inner peace, and just feeling relaxed about life. That's in the 6 energy. And you also, as well as having that nice practical family calm environment, you also want to set some goals for yourself. Follow a step-by-step process to make sure those goals are achieved, so that it can support your desire for a stable family and even business empire. So you're able to use your acceptance of physical reality and your focus on community and focus on family, and then alongside that, support that by setting goals and following step-by-step plans and processes to help support that stable family, that group, that community that you so want to support. That's the 461, and that's what you're passionate about if you're a 461 Soul Urge. If you're a 551 Soul Urge, you know, some people would say that the 55, you know, why isn't that a master energy? Many people don't think it is, but I wonder, is 551 a master energy? It's still the double number, but most numerologists would say no. But my intuition's still trying to break through on source on that one. I'm not so sure. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this and why you think it is or isn't a master number. I've always wondered, that's all. I don't treat it as one because my training says no. But, you know, I'm very much about working through your own intuition, as you know. So let me know your thoughts on the 4-4 and the 5-5 being master numbers or not, because I wonder. Anyway, if you're a 551, you'll still find a love of strength, leadership, new ideas, independence, novelty, new ideas, innovation, confidence to surge ahead. That will always be your top soul urge as a 551, because the 1 is the most important number. But the 5 is about having double the desire to achieve mastery. And I mean mastery that leads you to a complete and total freedom, inner freedom, freedom of choice, freedom of expression, because your mastery has given you that opportunity to be free. You do that through focus and discipline and depth of experience. But what will also be like an issue here is you love to be disciplined and to focus to mastery, but you also adore varied experience and travel and venture and new experience and excitement. And you might find it difficult often to balance your need for excitement and change with your need to focus with discipline towards mastery. If you can grab a balance of that, then you're going to be really happy in your life, because you'll be a master, but you'll also be adventurous too. There are times to be a master, and there are times to have fun. If you can balance these two well and also achieve your leadership and the channel of new ideas and strength and initiation in the world, then you're going to be a very happy human being. 641. So this is the 4-6 the other way around and the 3-7 the other way around. So all I've done here is switched around the sub-lessons, okay? So you love strength, leadership, novelty, independence, and unique and innovative ideas. But first and foremost, you're focused on the 4 when you're a 6/4 soul urge. You want to achieve security by setting goals, following that meticulous step-by-step plan, process, and building a stable family and an empire. You strive to be, and that's in the 4. And you also in the 6, but secondary, strive to have that grounded, practical family environment where you have a vision of ideals, but you accept practical reality and you live with inner peace and calm and relaxed acceptance of what is. So it's really the 4/6 switched the other way round. So 7/3/1 is, again, you love strength, leadership, novelty, independence, unique, new and innovative ideas, as any soul urge 1 would. But you love to create in the 3 energy, creative, expressive energy, create, speak, act, perform to an audience. You like all forms of socializing. You're the party animal. You love to have fun. You love to party and networking. It's all good for you. You love meeting new people, expressing yourself. You like to act. You like to perform. You actually quite like to be center of attention. And you also, as well as loving to be out there in the social, being the center of attention and networking with everyone, you also have a very quiet side of you. You love to you love to be on your own, delve into spirituality, develop trust and faith in your soul's own intuition, and follow your spiritual purpose. So your steps towards your soul urge here are very much a mix of getting out there and being social, but also having time alone to research and be spiritual and to develop as to make you feel happier, because that's what your soul urge does. When you really stick to your soul urge, it makes you feel all buzzy and excited and happy, and it really motivates you. So last couple, the 8/2/1, which is the 2/8/1 switched round. So you, like any other soul urge 1, you love your strength, your leadership, your novelty, your independence, your unique, new and innovative ideas, surging ahead with experience, wanting to learn by experience, high energy, let's just get started kind of person. That's what you're passionate about. But you do it first and foremost with the 2, then the 8. So you're motivated most, and you need to use your motivation by service, teamwork, cooperation, and making relationships your priority. And then on a secondary level, unlike the 2/8/1, using finding business and financial matters and finding it fascinating and making money in order to help other people, which would be more so in the 8/2/1. So the 8/2/1 is about innovation, it's about leadership like any other soul urge 1, but it's more about teamwork, cooperation, building relationships. And then after strong relationships are already there within your life, building a business around that in order to find freedom from having money, from having abundance in your life. So that is something that really excites you. Now, for the rarest of the lot, your soul urge 9/1/1, you love strength, you love leadership like any other soul urge 1, independence, unique, new, innovative ideas. But there's a 9/1/1 are motivated to reach the top, and innovation is doubly strong in your life. Anything new, anything novelty, anything innovative, and you want to innovate and change the world, like with your amazing innovations, and take your team and those you love with you to the top so that you have someone to share that success with. You would love to change the world for the better with your unique, innovative ideas, because fundamentally your 9 energy is quite humanitarian. So you would love to change the world to help and help the well-being of others. But first and foremost, your passion in the 9/1/1 is innovation, leadership. It strengthens your love of power and strength and novelty and new ideas and doing things for yourself and surging ahead and learning by experience. But that is going to be, the 9/1/1 is a very rare soul urge number, and it would be nice to hear from someone who is actually a 9/1/1. But I can do separate videos on each one of these soul urges if you want, guys. All you've got to do is message me and request it. I normally have a long waiting list, so it might take me a few weeks to get your video done, but I certainly will get it done. So I hope you've really enjoyed my video today. If you haven't already, please like and click that thumbs up button, and subscribe to me if you haven't already, and click that bell icon because I'm always uploading new stuff and I don't want you to miss out. My website is soulexplorer.net, and you can always email me at katie@soulexplorer.net, or you can contact me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Twitter, because I'm going to put all these links in the description box. If you want to contact me with any questions or to request a video, use this messaging, or if you'd like a reading, you can contact me through my email or my social media. And if you'd like to learn more about Udemy, I'm also putting about numerology. I'm putting a link to my Udemy course also in the description box. So if you'd like to learn a little bit more about numerology, I have a course on Udemy, and that link's going to be in the description box too. Don't forget to contact me if you want a reading, you want to request a video, you just want to ask a question. Contact me on my email or my social media. As ever, guys, I want you to trust the soul within you, because only you know best. Because only you know what's best for you. It's all in your intuition. It's all in your gut. Follow your own heart. See you soon.